Hi, thanks for joining us today on Envision. We're talking about staff hiring with Dr. Brian Maher, our superintendent. It's a never-ending cycle that we're in. We're constantly hiring for various positions. We had a pretty successful summer in terms of hiring and getting staff, the needed staff on board. And then we have some areas where we're still working hard to find the right people for the right positions. Yeah. So let's talk teachers first of all. That's first and foremost what people think about when we're talking about staffing. Of course, our teachers, and they are the most important piece of our day, and having our students have great teachers in the front of the classroom to help guide them in their learning. So important, and we got a slew of them this year.
Mission critical.
Right.
Having quality teachers in front of our students, it's mission critical.
And so we had about 125, 130 new hires. It's down a little bit from what we've had in past years, but still right in the ballpark of a normal year for us.
Yeah, when you think about that, 125, that's a lot. And gosh, that's down a little bit. What's the problem? It's not a problem.
No problem.
We're retaining better than we have. So that's good news, and hopefully we can continue to retain, because our goal isn't simply to recruit, it's to recruit and retain. Those are both sides of that human resources sword. So good news this year, and you're exactly right, that cycle of hiring, recruiting, retaining, it never ends. It is a cycle. You're always in some portion of the cycle. And we're right now, human resources, I think, is beginning to take an exhale, a sigh of relief, but they'll begin just another phase of that whole recruiting process at this point.
Absolutely, and we always try to let folks know in an early hiring process kind of what positions we're looking for and that type of thing. So it really never stops at all. We had some great hires from other states, those within our states as well, and about half of our teachers are straight out of college.
Yeah, a bunch of statistics just went through my mind as you were saying that. I don't remember exactly, but I think of the 125 hires, or maybe it's of the 800, almost 900 applicants, I forget which, about 78% of those actually were in the state of South Dakota. So we really draw from within our state boundaries. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. We also draw from contiguous states, from Iowa, from Minnesota, from Nebraska, from North Dakota. Those are the primary areas that we draw from. Of the 125 new hires, about half of those were brand new to the profession. So we think they're going to be really good. We think we had the opportunity to hire the best and the brightest. Time will tell, obviously. But we're really excited about the new group that we have to join the veteran staff and the excellent staff that's already here.
Absolutely. Two more critical areas of need that we have. The teachers can't really do their work without substitute teachers. Mm-hmm. And we all know custodians are integral to the way a building works and just processes and things like that. So substitute teachers and custodians, we're putting a pretty targeted focus on that, trying to create a larger pool of candidates and a larger number of those. And so many substitute teachers are needed on a daily basis in the district.
We need a pool of about 250 substitute teachers. You just think about that, 250 substitute teachers. That's more teachers than most districts have total.
Right.
We need that in our subpool. So it's a substantial number, and it's a high volume of people that we need on a daily basis. And there are some days we need more than that to cover all the vacancies that we have. So that's one thing. We're doing some things, piloting some programs that we're hoping will help us recruit, retain again, a quality substitute pool. And then from the custodial pool, you're exactly right. We're really looking this year to try to figure out how do we recruit and retain that employee category as well. When you think about teaching staff, we recruit and we're competing against all of our neighbors, but also all of our state and even our contiguous states when it comes to that pool. When it comes to custodians, we're competing with Sanford and Avera and everybody local
Sure,
for that
that has
pool-
a need for
pool.
that
So we've
position.
changed our marketing efforts this year versus past years, and hopefully that we can get the folks that we need in those positions. Because you are exactly right, our schools don't function, or they don't function nearly as well without competent, qualified, and quality people
Right.
in those positions.
And I know that many of our custodians, they're serious about their job, but they're also serious about caring for kids. And they love being in that environment where kids are a part of the day. So if that's something that you have a passion for, like to be surrounded by positivity, a school's a great place to be.
Tons of energy in our schools. There really is. And the adults that you work with too are a great group of adults. Whether it's EA, food service, teachers, administration, you're going to be surrounded by really good people. It's a great place to work.
You bet. Well, check out the openings on our website, sf.k12.sd.us, or go to our app. There's an employment tab there as well, and you can download and find out more about the job opportunities in the Sioux Falls School District. Thanks for joining us.